Hello and welcome back to the Saturday Showdown here on Commander Damage. It's been a while since we've actually done one of these on a Saturday, so I can actually call it the Saturday Showdown today. I'm your host, miabyte. I am obviously a Twitch streamer, ambassador, all kinds of good things, and magic enthusiast. I think I'm the newest person here at the table as well. But today, I'm joined by three lovely individuals who I have had the honor of getting to know during my time playing Magic. It's been really, really cool. And some of these lovely guests I've seen very, very recently as well at Command Fest. But before anything else, let me introduce you to AdamGCB, Emma Partlow, and Manadorkjohn. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
Yeah.
It's going okay. It is way too hot today on a Saturday.
Yeah, tell me about it. The humidity in the north is like ridiculous.
It's honestly so ridiculous. But yes, hopefully we can forget a little bit about that today with our game of Commander. First off, of course, joining us, we have AdamGCB. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are, what you do, all the things.
First. Hi, I'm Adam, also known as AdamGCB on the internet. I am one half of the Magic Castles, a loosely adjacent magic-related YouTube channel that does podcasts and gameplay. You can find us at the Magic Castles basically everywhere.
Cool. And what have you brought with you today?
I am playing Zergo Stormrender, which is the Mardu precon. It's the only Tarkir precon I bought because it was the only one that retailers were selling at retail price. It's mainly just like attacky, tokens die, I get benefits, death by 1,000 cuts, so people will get annoyed with me by like turn 5 and then try to kill me.
That sounds amazing. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if I've seen that particular commander in action or not during our pre-con showdowns. Is that the main commander or is that a different? That might be the one that we didn't do, the one of the 5. So it'll be interesting to see how they pop off.
Yeah, I think it's the backup.
No, he's
the main guy.
Yeah, he's the main guy. The dragon's
the backup. Sick, and he's sick.
Awesome. All right, next up, Emma, same question.
Hi, I'm Emma Partlow. So I'm a writer. I've been writing about magic for 6 years now? So I'm a writer, editor. I'm a co-host of the Herald's Horn podcast. I'm also a member of the Pauper Format panel. So I'm part of the committee that deals with the format in Magic. So that's pretty fun. In terms of like socials, I think the best place to get a hold of me is Bluesky these days, which is just my name. So emmapartlow.com.
Epic stuff. What have you brought?
I have brought Anzrag the Quake Mole, or as I say on social media, Mole God with all caps. So it's like a Gruul Stompy deck. I'm looking to deal as much damage as possible and leverage my commander that can go infinite with combat steps.
Wonderful.
He's just a mole. Rossetti just says reset the game. Like, he's just angry.
I would say he's just a little guy, but from the artwork, it looks like he's just a big guy.
He's a big guy.
He's just a big
guy, little nose.
Yes. Don't say it to his face, though.
I have to ask the question: how do you feel about moles' noses? Because they're quite interesting.
They're very strange.
They are.
They're very strange. I didn't realize moles had these kind of noses until I saw this.
It freaks me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
They are a bit weird, but he's my son, so.
All right, I will not speak badly of your son. And of course, finally, we have Manadorkjohn. Hi, Jan.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm Manadorkjohn. You can find me on the internet, probably mostly on Bluesky at BredsandCoalitionGames.com, and I am one of the hosts and the producer of Breds and Coalition Games, a weekly EDH stream. We stream all sorts of different varieties, everything from Pauper EDH, CEDH, Chat Chaos, anything like that. Every Sunday, 7 p.m. BST, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And today I am bringing one of my favorite decks. It's a deck I've not played in a few months, so I'm going to see if I can do the thing. But I'm playing Narset Enlightened Exile. She cares about giving my creatures prowess, but that's not what we're here to do. We are here to assemble the almighty infinite otter combo. Takes a
Oh,
few cards, but if we can do it, it's hilarious. And if not, then I'm just going to beat FaZe with a big Narset. So we'll see.
okay. All right. Well, we'll find out if that's what's going to happen today. All right. Yeah. And finally, I have brought with me lovely good old Marina Vendral. You've seen her featured on the channel before. She is the 3/5 Wooburg human warlock, and basically when she gets in, you reveal the top 7 cards of your library. You can put as many enchantment cards from among them into your hand, and then the rest of the bottom of the library in order, and she can lock and unlock target rooms. Now, considering this was like the 3rd deck that I ever built after I started playing, because Duskmorn was I think the 2nd set that came out during the start of me playing Magic. So this deck's probably going to be trash, but we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, who won our roll off? Sorry, I forgot.
Me. Yeah.
Adam.
The
Adam.
Mardu bomb.
The
Yeah.
Mardu. All right. Okay. Well, without further ado, you best take us away then.
Cool. I will draw for turn. I will play a Shattered Landscape, which taps colorless, or I can tap it to sack it to search my library for a basic mountain, plains, or swamp. I'm going to do that now to save time.
Cool.
And then I'll pass them.
It's me, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. I shall draw a card. I'm going to start off slow and play a Rockfall Vale. It's a green-red land. This can enter untapped if I have 2 more basics. So right now it enters tapped, and I will pass the turn.
I will draw for turn. I'm also going to take things a bit slow, and I'm going to play this Glacial Fortress tapped. It can enter untapped if other planes are an island, but I'll just come in tapped and I'll pass.
Yeah, okay, I'll just draw, and much like everybody else, I'm going to go ahead and pop in a Path of
Is this-
Ancestry tapped.
Nice, fair magic.
Nice,
Yeah.
fair magic. I probably could have... No, that's good, actually. Yeah, no, that's the best choice I could have made there. All right, I'm passing.
Cool. On to that. Draw. Ooh. I will play a Plains. I will tap 2 for a Law Apprentice as haste. John, you're always scary. You should play Narset, so I will attack you for 2 with Law Apprentice. It has Lieutenant, but that's what matters next turn. And then I'm good.
I shall draw a card. Okay. I think we're just going to play a forest. And I will tap that forest for a Llanowar Elves. So 1 mana green, 1. I can tap green. I can tap to generate a green colored green mana, and I'll pass the turn.
I approve of this message. I'm going to untap and draw. I will play this Command Tower, and I will tap the Glacial Fortress for a Soul Ring.
Ooh.
Threat player enabled.
Yeah. I hit you for 2.
No, not a bad. I just top decked it. It was good.
course you-
I will. Excuse me. I will pass the turn.
Okay.
I don't know what you are insinuating.
All right, then. I am going to go ahead this turn, and I will play a Vault of Champions, which comes in untapped because I have 2 or more opponents. And I think we'll start this off by going ahead and tapping both of these. Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've ever actually used Path of Ancestry before. It says add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. So that's anything, which is pretty good. When that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander. Oh, shares a creature. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Nice. I'm going to play a Gremlin Tamer. Shares a creature type. So I get to scry 1. Awesome. So I'm going to take a look.
It's a good day to scry.
I'll keep that where it is, I think. And yeah, awesome. I will go ahead and pass.
Sick. I will untap. Draw. Okay. I will play a swamp. I will tap Mardu, so red, white, and black for Zergo Stormrender. Zergo is a 3/3 orc warrior with mobilize 1, which reads whenever this creature attacks, create a tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature token, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. And whenever a creature token you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life. I will move to combat. So my Law Apprentice is going to trigger. It says at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control your commander, create a 1/1 colorless Fopter token with flying. That token gains haste until end of turn. So I get a Fopter.
Stop.
I'm going to get hit, aren't I? So, Emma, I'm going to hit you for 1 with the Fopter. And
Yep.
John, I'm going to hit you again for 2 with the Loyal Apprentice.
I will take the
Sure.
1.
How much do I care?
Keeping things untapped is for cowards.
I'll take the 2 this time.
Nice. Okay. Okay. And then with that, I will pass my turn.
Oh, thank you. So I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play another forest. I think we'll tap out for 4. One of this being red. I'm going to play a Grand Warlord Rada. So it's 3 mana, it's a 4 mana 3/4, sorry, with haste. Whenever one or more creatures attack, add that much mana in any combination of red or green. I don't lose. So, do I want to punch people?
You're going to punch Adam.
Yeah, you want to punch me.
No, I don't.
Most people do, to be fair.
What's the power of toughness of Zergo?
3/3.
It's a 3/3, so that's survive combat. Nah, I'll keep this up, I think. I think I'm going to play safe. And I'll pass.
All right. I'm going to untap and draw. Going to play Plains as land for turn. And then I think I'll just tap 4 and I will play Kaikar, Wind's Fury. This is a 3/3 with flying. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying, and I can sacrifice the spirit and add red mana. I will pass the turn with Freedom Bird on board.
All right.
Well, maybe not so much anymore.
Yeah.
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 You got any monologue tax in there or any other kind of all right. Tapping. Let's draw. I'm surprised at what I just drew, even though I scryed and I knew it was there. That's hilarious. All right.
We've all done that.
Yeah. It doesn't help me either, which is the hilarious thing. Cool. Let's go ahead. And oh, I've only got 3. My CMC is not going well at the moment. This is what happens when I don't take time to actually get a decent opening hand in Wooburg. I hate this. Alright, so let's go ahead. And I will just I'm just gonna play a an island for turn. And yeah, I guess. Ooh. You know what? No, I should. No, I can't. Oh, that's so annoying. All right, you know what? Yeah. Let's do this. I'm going to tap these 3.
Okay, whiplash.
I know, I'm getting whiplash. I'm thinking, should I do this? Is a terrible idea, but I will play this room on its promising stairs side. So at the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1, you win the game if there are 8 or more different names among unlocked doors of rooms you control. So that's a win con already on the board, but whether or not it sticks around, we'll see. I'll lock that at the door in a second because it's locked. And because an enchantment I controlled entered, I get to create a 1/1 gremlin creature token. So I will do that. I probably won't go to combat. Well, I have to go to combat, but I probably won't attack this turn. So what I'm going to do is just pass after that, I think, with that in mind.
On tap. I will draw. I'll play Flames. I will tap 2 a resident colorless for impact tremors, enchantment.
What?
When,
Whoa,
whenever a
whoa,
creature
whoa.
enters yeah.
Whoa,
Whenever-
whoa.
Whoa. What?
I don't have a response. I'm just
Oh, okay.
expressing my disbelief.
Oh, okay. Impact tremors is an enchantment that reads whenever a creature enters a battlefield under your control. Impact tremors deals 1 damage to each opponent. I will.
I was about to offer you a card draw.
I'll take it
right.
instead.
Well, he has to hit me with the servo because that's what Zergo does. I would have killed the servo.
Oh,
for
sure.
a card.
I will move to combat. I'll throw my land under my desk, which is great.
Judge.
I will make a Fopter for Law Apprentices. Lieutenant Trigger. Everyone takes 1. From
You
impact.
got it.
All right, taking 1.
I will. That's gonna kill that. How big's this Gremlin Tamer? I want to get
It's only a
Zergo in, but it's
2/2 at the moment.
yeah, but you've got 3, but then you're
2.
massively open. It feels bad to swing with Zergo.
Oh, I will kill him out of spite.
Yeah, no, I think that's the correct play. Okay.
Mobilize with impact tremors as a combination of cards.
Yeah. So, why has that bird got such a fat ass? Okay. Both Fopters
You'll
coming
see.
at you, John.
I'm going to take 2. You can't get any cards from me.
Then I will pass turn.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Thank you.
Correct play.
For the turn. Right, so I will kick things off with a Forbidden Orchid. So I can tap it for any color. Whenever I tap this for mana, target opponent gets a 1/1 spirit token. The token does not fly.
Yeah.
Give me the spirit.
No. Don't give
got
the
a bird
birds.
who
Don't give
gobbles
the
them.
birds
Definitely,
spirits.
I'm definitely not going to give it to Adam. I know that much.
Yeah. Mia, I hope you like 1/1 spirit tokens.
I love 1/1 spirit.
Yeah,
tokens.
Adam gobbles them up, and I
Yeah.
also gobble.
I mean,
them
the
up.
ghost's going through Duskworn House, so it's flavorful. Like, I really can't do a lot right now. So, people have stuff, so I guess I'm just gonna keep expanding my board. So I'm gonna tap this for green. So Mia, you get a 1 spirit token.
I get a 1/1 spirit token. Yo. Thank you.
Doesn't fly.
Does not fly.
fly.
All right, that's okay.
Does not fly.
It's on.
It's
the
an old
ground.
Kamigawa card, therefore it did not fly. It does not fly.
Oh,
Too busy eating apples.
Yeah, I'll play Nerif of the Dire Hunt. So this is a 4-mana 3/3. Whenever one or more creatures I control fights or blocked, I draw a card. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I can pay 3 mana to double target creature's power or toughness, and that creature has to be blocked. I'm going to skip through my combat. I can't trigger Neith because I don't have the mana. How big's your bird, John?
3/3.
It's a 3/3.
Right?
They did cost 4 mana.
Yeah, but he's also like a massive nerd, and it's like a 3/3. This guy's like a clan leader, and it's a 3/3.
I think I'm just going to pass. So it's over to you.
It's also a giant bird.
It is a big bird, to be fair. Yeah.
Bird wizard.
I now want a big bird, Aura of Kaika.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah. What to do? Okay, I'm going to tap this for a blue to cast a Consider. That's going to make a spirit token that I'm not going to draw because I'm going to sacrifice it in a minute. I'm going to look at the top card of my library. I can put it into the graveyard. If not, I'll draw a card. I think that goes into my hand. Yes, I'm going to draw that card. I'm going to sacrifice this for a red. I'm going to tap this for another red. I'm going to tap this for 2. And I'm going to cast Ashling Flame Dancer. This is a card that could cost me the game, but who cares? I do not lose unspent red mana at steps and phases end. Whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, discard a card, then draw a card, not a may. If this is the second time this ability is resolved this turn, Ashling deals 2 damage to each opponent and each creature, and if it's third, I add 4 red mana.
Problem.
You could tell that's a card from the last year because it's got so much text.
Yeah.
I am going to play this Azorius Chancery as my land for turn, bouncing the command tower. And then I will pass.
Okay, cool. I am going to untap. I will surveil 1. God damn it. I'm going to draw that. God damn it. That's so expensive, though. Wait, where does surveil go again? Does that go into the bottom of the library or the
Graveyard.
graveyard? Ooh, okay. You know what? I am going to put it into the graveyard. It's a terrible idea, but there's my archetype of imagination going to the graveyard instead. And I will draw a card.
Oh no, it makes those servos terrible.
It does, but it's in the graveyard, so it's not that big a deal right this second. Hold on, am I super zoomed in? I am. Let me just... There we go. I didn't really think any further than that, what I wanted to do here. So, let's go ahead and do the only thing I can do. I was hoping to pull another land, but we'll just go for the Rogue's Passage there. And then, cry at instant speed because I don't have what I need, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and open up another room. That's too expensive, isn't it? No, actually, I can open that up. What does it do? Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and pay the 4. And I will open this door. It's going to create another gremlin. So I now have 2 gremlins. And I get to search my library for a room card that doesn't have the same name as a room I control. Reveal it, put it in my hand, and shuffle. I can get any room card I like. That's fun.
Seems good.
Yeah, seems pretty
pretty good.
okay. And I think after that, because I've got no mana, I'm going to have to pass. But let me find this room card.
Well, on that. Okay, draw. Oh no. I'm going to be a target. No, you are. Yeah, you are all on the back of the bus. I don't, for sure. I'm going to tap white, red, and 1 colorless for War Leader's Call, which is Impact Tremors on steroids. So creature I control get +1/+1. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, War Leader's Call deals 1 damage to each opponent. So we're
each creature does 2 damage, yeah.
We're stacking. I will go to combat. You didn't see nothing.
Yeah. Before you move to combat,
Yeah.
I'm going to path Zergo.
Yeah, makes sense.
Get a basic land though.
I do get a basic land, which I will do. So I get a Thopter.
I get a spirit.
What do I want? Mountain. We are locked on red.
Oh, I've missed a trigger as well. I'll fix that in a minute. I need to discard and draw a card because it is not May.
Wait, is this a? I already put 1 mountain in this deck. No, here we go.
Rapid hybridization. Draw a card.
I will then. People got to hit me though.
You kind of deserve it. You've got
No, I
two
do.
baddies. You've got two baddies on the board there.
I do. I will pass turn.
You got it. I shall draw a card. That isn't good. I guess we play this Arena of Glory tap because I don't actually own a card that's a mountain in typing. So Arena of Glory, it taps for red. I can pay red and tap it to exert creature. Exert to add double red, and if it's a creature spell, it gains haste. But I can't play it. I can't do anything with it this turn. I think I just want to get aggressive. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to go to my pre-combat. Do I want to do anything with this? I don't think I do. I am just going to attack these two at Adam. So you've got a 3 and a 3. And I'm going to generate 2 red mana with Rada.
I'll take 6.
You got it.
I think that's right. We'll see.
I suspect you have ways to gain it back. So I've got 1 red, and I've got 2 red mana in. And I'm going to use that to play this Tectonic Giant. So 2 mana, 3/4. Whenever Tectonic either attacks or becomes a target of a spell an opponent controls, I get to choose one of these modes. So it can do 3 damage to each opponent, or I can exile 2 cards from the top of my library. I choose one of them, and I can play that. Not quite as good as Woody is cool, but it's something.
It does stuff.
It does stuff. It's really good if I can infinitely combat damage people. I'm just gonna pass. This is a really slow start for me, but I have a board.
Untap. Draw a card. Play this command tower, which you all knew about. Shocked. I would like to tap 2 for a Felwar Stone. Does not trigger Magecraft, but it does trigger Kaikar. Kaikar! So I've got 2 spirits. And then I would like to tap this for a red, because I can. Blue, white, and 2 colorless plain art set. And I'll just let that colorless float away, and I will pass the turn.
All right, untapping. And what is it? Surveilling. Let's have a look. I will leave that where it is and draw. Cool. I'm gonna play a land for turn, which is what I just drew. Thank God. Okay, not missing any land drops now. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and tap. Ooh. Let's do this. That taps for anything, doesn't it? Let's do that, and then. Do I really want to do that? Sorry, it changed a little bit by the fact that I got that extra land, so let's. Yeah.
This is an
fine.
FYI, Mia.
Yes.
You're stuck on Adam's screen.
Oh God! I've been stuck on Adam's screen for the last 5 minutes. Okay, so let's just update people on people's board states. There it is. I knew
My board is threatening, but it's not that threatening.
Yeah, it's very threatening. Nothing's
I'm just,
happened over here.
I'm just trying to.
Tell me how to feel, Adam.
That's the problem, me staring at my hand instead. Okay, alright, so what have I done? I've tapped that. There we go. Yes, I need mana for stuff. That's good. Cool, I've tapped that. I'm going to go ahead and tap an additional this one, and this one. And let's go ahead and play down this card on its greenhouse side. Lands I control have add 1 mana of any color, which is nice. I get to create another gremlin because it's an enchantment entering. Let's pop that there. I now have 3 gremlins. I'm not going to bother drawing for each one. Yeah, gremlins. And there's not enough to do this. I don't think I have. I can't use that card because I think I'm going to fail to find if I use that card. So instead, let's go ahead and get something else down. Oh no, I've used the wrong mana. That's fine. I think I'm just going to hold.
Well, you've got all mana now.
Oh, I do have all mana. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I just
you're
did
playing
it.
What? Yeah, you're playing what I call a cognitive card, which is now you can just tap anything. You're fine.
I have value now, but I don't have a brain, which is also a good thing. So I'm going to tap for the swamp, which could be anything, and I'm going to play a bottomless pool into there, which means I have to return something to my hand. I can't return tokens, can I? They just cease to exist if I do that?
Well, you can. They just bounce away.
Okay, well, let's say I return a token. It's just going to generate another gremlin from the enchantment coming in, so
sure.
It's the same thing. And the other door is locked, so we'll do that. Now I have 3 rooms on the field. It could have been worse. And yeah, then I will go ahead and pass.
Sure.
My guys are too little to risk right now.
Well, I have to play a land. So I'm going to play Bajuka Bog, which enters tapped, and then when this land enters, exile target player's graveyard. Who has the scariest graveyard?
I've got one.
I don't have a graveyard.
Probably John, right?
Yeah. If you insist.
I mean, like, it's that or an archetype of imagination.
That's a good target.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's a decent target, but how am I going to get it back in my hand? Who knows?
Yeah, I can't pass up 3 cards over 1. Do I Zergo again? Yeah, I think I do. So I'll tap for 5. Assortment of mana. But most importantly, Mardi +2 for Zergo, Storm, Render again. I will. Everyone takes 2.
Okay.
I will attempt to move to combat.
Take another 2.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was waiting for. I was like, do I get?
You get
I'm just going to represent my dice now. So I've got 3 Fopters. Everyone takes an additional 2. I'm in this weird place. I kind of have to hold back. I'm going to get domed massively. So I am going to pass turn.
Okay. I shall untap my cards and draw a card. There's the mountain I wanted a couple of turns ago. So I'll play a mountain. Right.
Hey,
What
Strix.
do I want to do here? People are playing stuff, and it means stuff's going to get blocked. Which isn't too bad, I guess. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to cast.
Man.
So It's a 2-mana artifact. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to my attack, so
Oh,
they
no.
aren't dealt
Yeah.
combat damage. Yeah, so they're like pseudo indestructible when it comes
Yeah.
to combat, but they can still be targeted by spells and removed with like removal and damage
I'm
based
getting
removal.
Chad Magic flashbacks, Emma.
I don't think I'm going to play Angsrad quite yet because he will just straight up die. Or be counted.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm just looking at the open blue mana that you have over there. So you
Or
have a
white.
bunch of. So Adam has a bunch of Thopters and a Zergo. Mia has a bunch of Gremlins.
I'm just building a house. Listen, I'm just sat over here by myself, not doing nothing.
I say
Yeah,
that's really mean to call her Twitch chat that.
It's very
I
accurate.
think I'm
though,
just
to be
gonna
fair.
hold. I think I'm just gonna hold back because I feel like something's gonna happen soon, and I'm gonna
Alright.
pass. There's
Alright,
just
we will-
a lot going on.
Untap a draw. Nobody's actually got anything in their graveyard, do we? Except from the archetype.
No,
Just the archetype.
I do not have anything.
I guess, or we're gonna play the Swifties, boots with the fur, and then I'm gonna tap and move them over to Narset. There is no sense in me attacking because there is nothing for me to get back from a graveyard at all.
It's not a crazy
Because
amount of attacking going on. in
Because
this game.
somebody exiles my instance of sorceries.
Smart.
Oh,
Smart.
That is
Someone
smart.
really smart and cool.
Smart, cool, and handsome. Yeah.
no. Value.
Very SMRT.
So I'm guessing I'll pass the turn. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Let me untap then. I will go ahead and surveil. I'm gonna keep that where it is and draw it. All right. And play it. There's another land coming in. Hall of Heliod's
Is that a land
Generosity.
that gets archetype of imagination back on top of your deck?
It might be.
No.
Maybe it is. Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh, now that I've got 6 mana, though, I could probably do some cool stuff here. Or alternatively, I could get Marina out. But is it too early for Marina? I kind of want to get her out because then I can start unlocking doors for free, can't I? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and tap. And we'll do that. We'll leave that up just in case. I'm gonna bring out Marina Vendrell. She is the 3/5 human warlock. I get to reveal the top 7 cards of my library, put all enchantments from them into my hand, and then the rest on the bottom of my library on any order. So we've got an entity tracker, not an enchantment. We have Amanatu, not an enchantment, unfortunately. We have a plains.
Creepy child.
Yeah, creepy child. We have an ethereal armor, is an enchantment. Nice. That's 4. 5 is Valgavoth Terror Eater. It doesn't really fit in this deck, but I thought it's Marina Vendrell.
Oh, that's a scary card.
It is. It's going to the bottom of my library, though, so you're good. Number 6 is Enduring Innocence. That is an enchantment. And number 7 is Chromatic Lantern. So, yeah, in a random order. God damn. Okay. All right, then. And unfortunately, I can't use her tap ability at the moment, so I don't get any extra gremlins this turn. I do get 2 enchantments into my hand, which is nice. And not the mana to use. Oh wait, no, I can tap this for any color. I can use the mana. All right. Ooh. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that is fun. What do I control right now? 1, 2, 3. But everybody's board states are insane. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and tap this for a white, and I will... This seems like a terrible idea, putting it on Marina. because she's not that great. Like I can't use her to attack all that much. You know what? I'm gonna put it on the Gremlin Tamer just for a little bit of value. I'm playing Ethereal Armor, by the way. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control and has first strike. So now Gremlin Tamer has first strike and +1/+1 for each enchantment. So it's
Huge.
currently a 5/5
Large.
Gremlin Tamer.
Large.
I will move to combat. Everybody's board states scare me. I do have first strike though. Would people double block and risk?
Strike's also good on defense.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very good on defense. You know what? I will. Oh, an enchantment entered. I get to create another gremlin. I do create another gremlin this turn. That's nice. There we go. Value. I've now got 4 1/1 gremlins, and I will pass. I'm passing.
You do math.
Pierre is playing blueprints on stream. God damn it. Casually building the mansion as you all wander through.
20? I think 20. But John's got blue mana up, so it seems like that's a mistake.
He has multiple. Multiple.
I don't know what you
blue
mean.
mana.
I don't know what you mean. What's blue mana ever done?
Plenty of things that upset me.
I say to me, caused lots of trauma. Right, and trust issues.
Well, maybe you should just be cool about a few things.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
I will tap for. Yeah, I'll do this first. I'm gonna play Queen Marchaser.
Whoop.
So Queen Marchaser is a 3/3 of Death Touch and Haste. When Queen Marchaser enters the battlefield, you become the monarch, which I can do on here. There we go. Oh, that means Emma the monarch. No, there we go. Right.
I mean, yes, please.
Yeah.
I'll be the monarch.
At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent is the monarch, create a 1 black assassin creature token with Death Touch and Haste. And then I will attempt to move to combat.
Yeah.
Thump thump.
Oh yeah, take 2.
Everyone takes 2.
Boop, boop.
I feel like I have to start swinging now.
You don't
This
have
is-
to.
Yeah, I feel like I have to.
Games have
what
to
is it
end
for?
one
I'm also
day.
really worried about Mia's alternate wing con because it's very online.
It is.
Yes.
But
And it is a bit spooky.
it's not online because I need what 8?
Is it-
Is it?
At the beginning of your upkeep,
Yeah.
you
8.
need 8, and you need to get to your upkeep. Okay,
I
so it's
need
not
8
it's not
different
end of
rooms, and I've
turn.
only got 6, so
Yeah, and it's not end of turn.
it's not. No, it's an
No.
upkeep.
I'd be much worried if it's end of turn. Okay, I'm going to swing with Fopters. I'm going to swing 2 at Mia and 2 at Emma. So total of 4 each. As they are 2
4
twos.
each.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Okay, I guess I take
Go
4.
to 28.
Going down to 29.
And then I will pass the turn.
Thanks.
I'm a monarch. I draw a card. Sick.
I shall draw a card. I will play a Kessig Wolf. I tap for colorless. I can pay X.
Oh no!
I can pay X, green and a red to tap it. Target creature gets +X/+0 and gains trample.
Nothing to worry about, I'm sure.
I mean, I'm just staring at all these enchantments so I can slowly. Marquesa has Death Touch, right?
Yeah.
That's annoying. And the assassin has Death Touch. That's also annoying. Death Touch is really bad against my deck.
Does it matter?
I have
in
Dom
combat,
and Gate.
though?
Yeah, I have
Because
Dom and Gate.
Yeah. lethal was assigned and fizzles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are dead.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
not
you're
really. Yeah.
Yeah.
not. I'm also gonna start attacking. I need to punch through damage. What's the power and toughness on my Kesa? Is she a 4/4, right?
3/3.
A 3/3. That's okay.
I just realized I did a dumb.
Uh,
Bottomless pools return target creature. Didn't have to be my creature. It could have been anybody's creature.
I could have bounced anyone.
It could have bounced anyone. I just read it again and I'm like, oh no. Sorry.
Yeah, and do
It's
it again.
fine. Magic is hard. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Magic is hard.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna attack Adam.
Mhm.
I'm actually gonna go to my pre-combat. Sorry, because I want to trigger native. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna double the power and of Tectonic Giant. Oh, double target triggers power, so it's gonna be a 6/4. And it must be blocked. I'm gonna go to combat. So this is 6, this is 3. I'm going to trigger Tectonic Giant first, because it has an attack trigger. It's going to deal 3 damage to each opponent, so everyone takes 3.
Nice.
And then Grand Rada is a 2 green mana. So you've got 9 coming at you, Adam, and this giant needs to be blocked.
9 very blurry creatures.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my webcam.
I will.
There we go.
Oh.
We're back.
Don't forget, Adam, War Leader's Call actually buffs your creatures a little bit.
Yeah, but
Dominate.
they don't dominate. Doesn't
That's
matter.
true. Oh, yeah, dominate, yeah.
So I'm trying to think of like how bad do I want to be blown out here?
I need to find a way to deal with Dolmengate.
I will block with the Loyal Apprentice, the biggest thing.
Yep, so this Tectonic Giant, because
Yeah.
it has, you have to block something with it.
Yeah. And then
And this is 3.
and I'll take 3, and then you become the Monarch.
Yep. Trigger on Nerif as the creature was. That's not correct. No, never mind. Ignore me. Yep. So I become the Monarch. You did the hat thing. Cool. Because I need to start drawing cards. Second main phase. I don't really want to do anything too much right now, so I'm just going to pass. End step, Monarch trigger. Draw card. That is terrible, but let's work with it.
Untap, no upkeep, draw for turn. I would like to tap red, white, and blue for a Jeskai Ascendancy.
Oh no.
Interesting.
I am going to move to combat because I would like the Monarch. So I'm going to hit Emma with Kaikar in the air.
Sure. Take 3.
It's actually 4 because of a priority trigger from the Jeskai Ascendancy.
Cool. So I take 4 and then take 4 commander damage.
Correcto.
Oh no. No, it's your commander.
No,
sorry.
so it's my commander, sorry, yeah. But I am now king in the castle for a little while, so I'm going to move to my end step and draw a card. Pass the turn.
Cool. I will untap. Let's surveil. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to draw that card. Nice. And then let's go ahead and I'm going to tap for that, and it doesn't really matter, and this, I guess. And let's cast this Inquisitive. Actually, no, sorry, I'm not doing that. I need to.
It's not that Inquisitive.
I said the word inquisitive. I'm going to tap for that as well. I'm going to cast this Enduring Innocence, which is a 2/1 with lifelink. And that's going to create another gremlin. So we'll do that. I'm just going to take all these cards out at this point. There we go. So I now have 5 gremlins. Awesome. That also becomes more powerful, the Gremlin Tamer. And now, anytime that a creature I control with power 2 or less enters, I get to draw a card, which I think counts for the Gremlin, or does that go on the stack before Enduring Innocence?
It's the Gremlin's a cast trigger, so isn't it? I think. Oh, is Eerie a cast or is it an ETB? I forget.
It's ETB.
So they both go on the stack at the same time.
Right.
I guess.
Does Enduring
Yeah, because
Innocence
Enduring
see the
Innocence
Gremlin?
is not actually input. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Good
so
question.
Enduring Innocence will enter. The Gremlin will be made. The Gremlin gets made. The Enduring
And
Innocence.
then the endured
Then I draw a card.
it sees it being made. Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, I'll draw a card then. Great. Oh, that's actually changed up a little bit of what I want to do here. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and tap for this and tap for that. Mr. Landrop, that's fine. I'm going to play Marvin, Murderous Mimic. I'm going to put him over here.
That's good in this deck.
Just
I
a
like
little
it.
guy.
It's just a little guy, yeah. He is a 2/2 with Marvin Murderous Mimic, has all activated abilities of creatures you control that don't have the same name as this creature.
That is
Awesome.
spooky. Okay.
Yes.
Listen, I
okay.
don't think anything's gonna happen here like crazy. Cool.
She says that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap Marina Vendrell, and I will open up one of these doors. What am I opening up? Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna lock the bottomless pool again, and then
Huh?
I'm gonna pay 1 island to open the bottomless pool again. And that allows me to return a target creature. I get to make another gremlin because I unlocked a door as well. So, there's another one. I now have 6 gremlins. And I am going to bounce. What's a good decision here to bounce? I feel like I should bounce Zergo. Because... But I'm not said that. I feel like I should.
Okay.
It might
Because of the
actually not
Thopters.
be. Well, the lieutenant thing's been killed,
Yeah.
so that's
Interesting.
actually not that big a deal. There are scarier
I
things on the board.
think there is. I think it's like Narset, Zergo.
Narset's got hexproof. Just to point that out. But there's also Nayef, who is doubling up power right now. Tectonic Giant has quite a beefy attack trigger.
Ashlyn has a lot of text.
Ashling has a lot of text.
Let's just name all the creatures on the
Here's
battlefield.
the thing,
is-
though. I think, like, mana-wise, if I get rid of Zergo and it comes back in, no more Thopters can be made, and it just costs a lot more, so...
Well,
The loyal apprentice that was making.
yeah,
them.
it was this making the Thopters instead.
Right, okay, that's dead. Gotcha.
Also, bouncing to
Marchaser
hand.
is gonna-
Oh, yeah, it's bouncing to hand,
Marchaser-
isn't it? Oh, that does nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And bouncing into hand means I can just play it again and you will take 2.
Yeah.
Okay. You're right on that. All right, so in that case, let's do... Oh, God. Let's go ahead and... Let's get rid of Queen Marchesa then, just because of the Black Assassins.
Yeah. Why'd make it assassin? Okay.
Cool. All right. So next up, let's go ahead and go to combat. Dude, I need to do something with these gremlins at some point, but I think it's probably better just to be Switzerland right now, as I have been throughout the whole game.
Mia, we're friends. If you want to get the Monarch, you can send a gremlin at me and I won't block it.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll send one singular gremlin over at you then.
Yeah, see, we're friends. And
Cool.
Yeah.
You take 1, I get Monarch. I don't know how to get Monarch on this. How do you
There we go.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And yeah, then I will end my turn and I get to draw a card of Monarch, right? That's how that works.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how that works.
Cool. Oh, nice. All right. Okay, I see some stuff going down here. All right, and then I pass. Well,
That's
technically I
really
passed the Monarch,
funny.
so.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we're not at that stage of the game yet, so we'll do that. That being a tap land is rough. So I'm going to play. I'm going to tap for black and 2 mana for this Bash of Remembrance that you all didn't totally see when I was flicking my cards. This is a enchantment.
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah, this is a enchantment. When it enters, I create a 1/1 human creature token, and then when a creature you control, each opponent loses 1 life. Game 1 life. Are you noticing a theme?
Oh no.
So I will make a human soldier.
We take 2.
You will take 2.
More damage.
It's more damage.
More damage, yeah.
Okay,
Damage will continue until morale improves.
I can't
And
believe you're
then-
pinging me. I'm just a lowly contractor trying to build a house.
Yeah. I really want Monarch, I think.
Just play Marchesa again. You get the Monarch.
Yeah.
That's true. But I kind of want to keep mana open for stuff and things. So I'm going to swing. Oh, those spirits are flying, but if my things die, I get things.
I'm not the Monarch.
Yeah, I know, but me hasn't got any flyers.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, so I'm going to swing 1 Fopter at Mia and 3 Fopter.
3 Fopters at me.
Yeah.
So mean.
That is unnecessarily mean. I'm not blocking.
Okay.
Because we lose. I'm going to lose life anyway from the Bastion. So why would I give you a card and lose the life anyway? That seems bad. Why would I do that?
So me, you got 2 in the air at you, and John,
All
you've
right.
6.
Take 2.
6? Oh my god.
They're 2/2s.
Somebody try and hit me on the ground. I want this Enduring Innocence to die and just come back. Yeah. That way I get another
and
gremlin.
I get the Monarchy. Although if we get wiped here, it's really bad for everyone. Okay. I will pass turn. I'll draw a card from Monarch.
I shall untap and draw a card. I shall play this forest that I drew. So I guess we'll throw this out just to seem like we're doing stuff. Just tapping Arena Glory for red. I'm not saying it. I'm going to play a Doors of Durin. It's a legendary artifact. Whenever I attack, I get to scry 2. Then I may reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature card, I put that on. If it's a dwarf, it has trample. It has hexproof. So possibility that it could have hexproof.
Okay.
Don't really hit off this, but it's just good to scry in a Gruul deck.
Yeah.
So, I feel like I need to do something that isn't punching people, but that's what I do with this deck. And everyone has stuff.
I mean, if you punch, we take damage, right? So.
I feel like
Yeah.
we're approaching this game is very over soon
Tectonic
turns.
is the combination of Adam's Enchantments and Tectonic Giant can drive pretty much
Yeah.
every turn. At least 5, and that is a lot. So yeah, I'm going to go combat. I'm going to swing at. Let's swing at Mia,
Okay.
because you want to get this endurance innocent.
What? Oh, yeah.
So
that card's gone. I can't block. Cool. All right, cool.
What a pal.
attack trigger on Tectonic Giant. Everyone takes 3.
All right.
Oh,
Taking 3.
I'm close to death here.
And I'm going to add a green and a red to my mana pool. Trigger on Doors of Durin. I get to scry 2. Neither of you are creatures.
You love a quick game. What are you talking about, John?
Keep getting bullied by you.
Ooh, I'm so sorry, Mia. I'm going to reveal this Bloodthirster. It's going to come into play attacking with Hexproof.
Okay.
What is it? What's that? I don't know that one.
Bloodthirster.
Oh, I do know that one.
Yeah, so it's Bloodthirster. So let me just double check this card. I've read it quickly.
What does it do?
Creature card. So it's a 6/6 flying with trample. Whenever Bloodthirster
Oh, you've cut
for
out.
combat phase. So 6/6 flying with trample, demon. Whenever Bloodthirster deals player, I untap Bloodthirster after this combat phase.
Oh,
But
okay.
I can't attack you again. I have to attack somebody.
Okay, cool.
So this is also
Port
attacking.
Razor. It's like Port Razor, if you know that one.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm dealing 2, so 6 on the ground, and then got trample.
All right, you completely cut out there, but I'm assuming what you said is that you're dealing so much on the ground and then so much in the air that from the Bloodthirster, right? So
6 in the air, 6 in the ground.
All right, so the 6 on the ground, I'm going to Enduring Innocence block, and that's going to come back in. It's going to make another Gremlin when that goes through. And the Bloodthirster, I think I have to take, so I've got no way of blocking it, so I'm just going to have to take 6 down to 13. Damn, all right, cool.
So
I get to make
untap.
another Gremlin, though.
So I go into my second combat phase, just because, and then I will attack again. So I can do like 6 to everybody, basically, who doesn't have flyers. John can block because he has flyers.
I can't block. I have no flyers.
John can block though.
Yeah.
I can attack you. So I'll attack you for 6. With Bloodthirster. I should do this Doors of trigger again, because every attack.
You
He's
also
a thirsty boy.
You also become the Monarch.
I do. This is a land. Does it just stay on top? It does stay on top by the looks of it. Yeah, that stays on top. So you take 6. Do this again. I'm going to attack John.
I'll block with a
6.
spirit.
Yeah.
I have to, otherwise I die on Adam's turn.
Yeah.
So I have to.
also taking the Heb, because I just revealed that off the top.
I will block that with a spirit also.
Cool. That's all done.
How big is Neheb, actually, maybe?
It's a 4/6, and it has a flicked 3.
4/6, yeah. Oh, so I'm taking 4 or taking 3?
Yeah. It says when this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses.
Okay.
Oh, I did get lifelink off my
You did.
Innocence, so I go up 2.
Such thirsty, thirsty for blood.
Yep. I will pass after that.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's not looking good for us, is it, John?
No, it's not. I'm on 9.
Pretty sure I missed some other triggers, but it's fine. I should have probably drawn some cards, but
I am gonna tap for a blue, and I'm gonna play this Gitaxian probe targeting my friend AdamGCB.
it's a whiteboard probe. Oh my god.
Triggers, which is the reason why I did all this. So I've got prowess. I make a spirit. I can discard a card and draw a card twice, and there's +1/+1 triggers too.
For the sake of not complexity, I'm just going to show everyone because it's information that John will tell you.
Yeah.
I just share with the class anyway.
Yeah. So it's Queen Chaser we know about. Slush Flats. There's a Will of the Mardu in my hand.
All right.
Yeah. There's a Secure the Wastes also in my hand, a Boris Charm, and a Marionette Master. So
Okay.
That's scary.
I have everyone's so I have a fucking gun. Basically,
Okay.
is what
I'm going to discard a Plains, draw a card. I'm going to discard a Bloodstained Mire, draw a card. But would you believe that the past 4 draws have been lands, which is...
Yes, because you haven't played 1,000 spells in your turn.
That's what blue mages want, right? You just want
Yeah.
to draw loads of lands and go land go.
Right.
Repeatedly.
Next, I'm going to move to combat. How big is Naef?
She is currently a 3/3.
3/3. All right. I'm going to attack you with Narset, Emma. I'm going to also send Kaikar at you in the air. On attack, I've got a trigger from Narset, which is going to be exiling Gitaxian Probe and then casting it. So then I've got more triggers. I'm going to target Adam again just for the sake of ease. I'm going to untap these. I'm going to... There's a discard twice effect, but there's also dealing 2 damage to each opponent and each creature they control effect.
Oh,
Okay.
So I'm going to draw... I'm going to discard a card first. I need to discard a Stormcast
is that
Coast.
good for me?
That's like us.
Is it Boilerworks?
That's
draw.
horrifying.
Yeah.
And then
My creatures have 2 damage marked.
So that means everyone loses 5, I gain 5.
Yeah, because of Bastion.
Yeah. I think that's good for me. That's fine.
So I lose all my gremlins then. And my spirit.
And then I draw a card from the Git Probe as well. And the actual
And we all lose 5. Just want to make
all
sure.
lose 5, yeah. And an additional 2 from Ashling. You all lose 2.
Cool.
I was in 23, I go to 28.
All right, so...
Okay.
What's the power in the tough?
So
22.
Narset is now a 5, 6, 7, 7, 10. And Kaikar is a 7, 7 in the air.
Cool. So I'll take the 7 from Kaikar because I have nothing to block in the air. So I'll go to 8. I'm going to block Narset with Naef. But before damage, I'm going to give it Indestructible and Hexproof.
Sure.
With Guy's Gift. Block trigger with Naef. I get to draw a card because I blocked with the creature.
Cool.
This also has a +1/+1 counter.
Sure.
So a lot of stuff just happened. What caused the 2 damage to everything?
Ashling's ability.
Wonderful. I should have bounced.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. All
It's
right. There go all of my tokens. Oh well.
Right. I am going to... Second main, unless anyone's got any effects before I move on. I'm going to cast this Esper Sentinel, which might be a bit late in the game, but here we are. And
He's down.
Good.
There we go.
Tap for Monastery Mentor as well.
Ooh.
Horrifying.
Yeah, we'll do it like that. That's fine.
Oh, sorry. How much damage was everybody supposed to take?
From me, you would have taken 2.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't take the 2, so I would take 2 and gain the 5. Yeah, so I'm up to 23. Yep.
Then I'm going to go to my end step, and I am the Monarch now, so I'll draw for the Monarch. Cool. I will pass.
My board state's looking a little bit slim at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and surveil. I'm gonna keep that where it is. I will draw and play islands. Cool cats. All the cool cats are cooling up the cats. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. If only there was a way to put Archetype of Imagination
If only.
back in.
That's good.
I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah, sorry, she's untapped. I will tap Marina Vendrell. I'm going to open the Rickety Gazebo here. Mill 4 cards, return up to 2 permanent cards from among them to my hand. So we'll go 1. That's Ticket Booth, Tunnel of Hate. 2 is Mountain. 3 is a Bleachbound Verge. And 4 is a Mesa Enchantress. Cool. Those go into the graveyard. I'm going to get back Archetype of Imagination. This would have been so much better if I had those gremlins. And, yeah, I guess, I don't think I'm going to survive until the next turn, so...
That's what I was thinking, because it's like, we can either auto attack or not attack and then die.
Yeah. Well,
It's
all of
a
my
lot of-
attackers went away, so... That's unfortunate. I'll just go for the for that, I guess. Actually, you know what? No, because I can return any target permanent, can't I? Yeah, I don't think I'll make it to the next turn, but I'll grab this land. Why not? So I went for the Archetype Imagination and the Bloodbone Verge. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead. And I'm going to... It doesn't really matter what I tap. I'll tap for those for an Inquisitive Glimmer. That's an enchantment coming in, so I do get to make... I get 1 Gremlin back. Where the hell did the Gremlin go? Oh, I think he's under the there. I picked the wrong pile. There we go. 1 singular Gremlin.
Do you want me to mill you 2? See if you can get anything else back?
No, that's fine. I mean, it's already done now, so it doesn't really matter. And then... Yeah, let's do that. I'll pay 5. And I will pop down the Archetype of Imagination for 1 less, because it's an enchantment. Get another Gremlin. Everything loses flying. Everything I have gains flying. And hope to God.
Yeah.
That's
The archetype cards are secretly really good.
yeah.
Oh, good.
I really like
How-
the green one that gives everything hexproof.
Yeah. How big's that investigator?
The Gremlin Tamer is
Yeah,
currently a
I'll take it.
9/9
Okay, I'm not.
with first strike.
It's not super scary.
No, unfortunately not.
It's not good.
Sounds-
But
It's not great. No, but
It's not
I
great for me,
I didn't
but-
have many options at the time, so and I'm glad I didn't put it on a Gremlin. So okay, I have got nothing left except for the ability to open or lock a room. So let's see here. Sure. I will go ahead and I'll unlock locker room here.
oh wait, John, you would have died because of Zergo. I had 5 creatures leave.
Isn't that your turn? Or is it any?
Whenever a creature token you control leaves a battlefield, draw a card if it was
Oh,
attacking.
nice.
Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life.
I was hanging on to stuff as well because I thought I'd made it through. I should
Yeah.
have just gone whole hog. Because I might have been able to go over the top of your triggers.
Yeah.
Wait, so I was supposed to take an additional 5 due to
Everyone
that
was meant to
trigger?
take an additional
Okay,
5, yeah.
I'm at 8 then. Cool.
I was going to Fort Scout. I
I
knew I
meant-
should have done. I was going to Fort
What?
Scout and get the mana.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to see what I get. Mill those to.
I mean,
get
if it-
land tax.
Then-
I don't think it would have made any difference,
Dude.
really. Oh, would
Yeah.
have drawn. This is just my own.
Yeah.
Really. I am dead. Frantic Surge. I could have probably gone a bit further, but it doesn't matter.
I'm in lightning bolt range.
Cool.
I do play
Good.
Lightning Bolt. You're also Boris Shot range.
I am, yes. I know that much.
yeah.
So what I've got to do
Yeah,
right
right,
now
right.
then is pray that less than 8 damage gets through on Adam's next turn.
Well, I can
Well,
do
Adam's
damage.
probably going to kill me, so.
I can do that basically now. So
Okay. And if I swing out, I've only got my 7/7. Wait, no, I've got my 9/9, which is not enough to kill you. So you basically
5.
win. Sugar. Okay, cool. I wish I'd known about the 5 damage. All right. Okay.
Same.
Sorry.
Okay. You did this, John. You put us in this position. What are you
Yeah.
talking
I didn't know he
about?
was going to kill me.
Reading the card explains the card.
Yeah, it's reading my card.
Reading the
Yeah.
opponent's cards
Powerful.
explains the card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam's trigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, I guess if I swing the one thing and I'm open anyway, it doesn't really matter.
I
If it
am
makes
just.
you, if it makes you feel better, I can do 8 damage instant speed.
Oh, can you? Cool. Why
Yeah,
don't you
because
just do
I
it then?
can-
I'll move to my attack.
Okay.
You do it in response.
I'll play Will of the Mardu, which says choose one if you control a commander as spell. You may choose both instead. Create a number of 1/1 red equal to the number of creature target player controls. I'll pick Emma, so I'll make 5 1/1s, and then these,
And we all die.
and then you take 10 damage.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Game
That works.
over. Way.
We did it.
Sorry, John.
Oh,
It was
you're
my
right.
fault. It was my fault for getting that. I was like, oh, yeah, that's what my commander does. I was just
Yeah.
sitting here reading my cards, and then my
I
eyes
should've-
went wide.
I've got that, but I should have clocked it as well. And the
Yeah.
thing that's really annoying is I had an instant, and I was like, "Do I just hold this up and do
So-
stuff in your turn?"
So
But
whilst,
I should
while,
have
yes,
just done it.
so whilst you're alive, that's what I was going to play Secure the Waste at the end of bait out any
Cool.
counters you had, and then Will of the Mardu.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna. I had the Fort Scour, so I was gonna Fort Scour and
Yeah.
then get the 4 red mana.
God, yeah.
And then on the top of that was Frantic Surge, and I could have just probably got into some removal then or
Yeah.
protection at that point. But hey,
Cool.
whatever.
Right.
We both
so
can't read, Adam.
That was a generally okay speed
Good thing we're
game.
not
though.
content creators.
An hour
Yeah.
and 36 minutes. Well, technically
Yeah.
we didn't start right on the clock, so it's about what, like an hour 10, something like that. That's crazy. That was really quick.
Zergo's a powerhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zergo just.
I really want to build Zergo, but so you know
I
the rabbit from Foundations,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and you make tokens.
You,
That just seems really fun for a Zergo build.
do you run Abdeladrian in that, Adam?
I don't think so.
With Zergo out, it's a win con with Abdeladrian Necromancy, because when you make the token, you exile the token with Abdeladrian's ability enter the battlefield, and
Yeah.
Zergo sees it leave. So it's like a 3-card combo.
Oh.
That was
Yeah, it's real good.
that was a very interesting game. It's quite the quick one. Do we want to shuffle up again, or are we do we have time on your ends?
I can. Open to whatever anyone else wants to do.
I
would
would
have
like
to
to
be-
eat food.
We'd like to eat.
Haven't had it yet.
All right,
and
cool,
it's
cool,
like
cool, cool. We'll-
7th day.
We will call it then in that case. But yeah, this has been fun. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Saturday Showdown. Quite the interesting game there. What we'll do is we'll go around the table once more. In fact, no, we're going to go around in the reverse order. We'll leave the winner till last. We'll go around in reverse order. You can tell everybody what you got coming up, who you are, where people can find your content, or you could do that in any order you like. And, something that you enjoyed about today's game. I will go to you, John.
Hi, folks. I'm John, better known as Manadorkjohn on the internet. I do all sorts of different bits of content, but mostly I'm known for co-hosting and producing Brazen Coalition games. This is a weekly EDH stream. We do all sorts of different variations: Pauper EDH, C EDH Bracket 5, Chat Chaos once a month, Homebrew type, or you name it. We try to jam it in whatever way we can. We will be joined by Mia tomorrow, actually, for our Typal Throwdown. And throughout June, because I'm insane, I've challenged myself to build a Final Fantasy deck for every stream. So I'm going to be bringing Choco, Secret Paradise tomorrow. Really excited to play that. And yeah, you can find me on Bluesky at BrazenGames.com. You can find me on Twitch at Brazen Coalition Games, and YouTube as well. We are streaming on there as well at the moment.
Fantastic.
Thing that I enjoyed about the game was I really like Zergo deck, and I genuinely do. Like, and there was like this going back and forth like on the game. It's all for bants, right? But I genuinely enjoy the Zergo. I think it's really neat to see. I think Mardu's an underrepresented color chunk, and it's really nice to see it get represented with some actual like power behind it.
Very, very cool. Hell yes. And Emma, same question. What you got coming up? Who are you? And all the other good stuff.
So I am a writer, editor, podcaster, Pauper Format panel member. Best place to find me is on Bluesky these days, which is my name. So that's. I also have a link tree, which is my name. As for things I have coming up, so I have an event at the start of July, like the first weekend of July, in Paupergeddon, which is the big.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's the big. So 4 times a year, there is a Paupergeddon, which is big. The format that I help see. The summer event is like the really, really big one. There's a lot of money, a lot of prizes on the line. The TOs are looking to get like 1,000 people playing. This is the 10-year anniversary. So it's going to be really fun just to like. I'll also be commentating that event. So I'm really excited for that. As for things I enjoyed today, probably just like hitting Adam with creatures because that's just something I like doing.
Right.
Specifically, Adam.
I mean, I feel somewhat validated because he did.
No, it was all fair.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's been great. Also, just great to play with Mia this time. It's just,
Aw.
I'm really glad we managed to get that.
Yes. It was that was fun as heck. And Adam, our winner today. How are you feeling about the win?
Bad that I didn't realize John had died not during his turn, but otherwise, good. It was the first time I played a deck. Deck seems strong. Zergo didn't attack once, which is nope. Didn't even get in once because immediately outclassed by everything else being played. So yeah. But hi, I'm Adam, GCB on the internet. The Magic Castles YouTube channel and
I think you're cutting out now, Adam.
no.
His Discord.
It might
I
be.
think it's Discord. Discord's being funky. Just search Magic Castles everywhere.
All right,
You'll
yes.
You'll find us.
Cool. Anything cool coming up, by the way? Just so you know, shortly. Very concise.
We have our fourth gameplay episode in 2 weeks. Gameplay episode 3 is out now. Go watch it. It's really, really fun. And then the next one will be 2 weeks from now.
Epic stuff. All right, so I have been your host, miabyte. You can find me over at twitch.tv/miabyte as per usual. We'll be doing all the cool things. Final Fantasy is, of course, coming up, so everything's going to be very, very much Final Fantasy related over the next several months or so, including the big old charity event we've got coming up in August, the Chaos Commander Fund supporting Warchild. It's going to be up to 63 guests over 7 days, 9 hours per day of non-stop Commander games, unless we're getting that standard pod, which I'm talking to somebody about at the moment because they don't want to play Commander, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's going to be fantastic. I really hope everybody, if you have a chance to turn up, please do. Make sure you hit the follow buttons, all that good stuff. And if you're watching over on the Twitch, you can go over to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/CommanderDMG. That's Commander Damage. Make sure that you sub. Right now, it's mostly just the live streamed Commander games, but hoping we're going to be working on some more long form content and short form content in the future. So, without further ado, we're pretty much done. That game was very interesting for me. I don't think I swung once during that whole game. I don't think I attacked. Wait, no, I did. I swung one gremlin.
Yeah, she got Monarch.
Yeah, I swung one gremlin for Monarch, and then they all ceased to exist on the next turn cycle. So, yeah, but that was a fun game. This being like the third deck I think I ever built, noticing that with my early decks, I did not put any freaking ramp in them whatsoever. So we're gonna have to revisit this deck and then come back to it and see how that goes. So yeah, but this was fantastic today. Thank you so much everybody for your time, and yeah, be sure to tune in next time on the Saturday Showdown. Bye bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.